Everyone should have access to veterinary care, a simple truth which, for many reasons, is not always achievable.
Everybody wants to talk about CHIP because we're so unique. We take students out several weeks a year, out to First Nations and to urban centers. We pack everything up and we have an 18-foot trailer and we put all of our equipment in there and we get everybody into the vans and the trucks and we head out.
We're taking the tools to the people where they need them most.
To meet people where they are is really powerful. It's the great equalizer.
The Community Healthcare Partnership Program focuses on service, research, and teaching. But at the end of the day, the primary goal of this program is to teach the next generation of veterinarians how to do this work in a meaningful, long-term way. There's rural populations that don't have geographic access to veterinary clinics. First Nations just generally across Canada, in the spirit of reconciliation, are recognized as having no access. The communities that we currently work with, whether they are First Nations communities or urban, we are brought in by community partners.
It's more inviting. It makes people feel more comfortable to come within their own communities. It's so important that they have access to this type of care.
And to realize that we align on a vision and then be invited to come and help them see the things that they want to see happen is a privilege, and it's really exciting.
It was like a dream years ago that something like this would even exist. I didn't think that it was even possible.
This has been a wave of social accountability. This is a change in the culture of the profession. There's a whole research arm to it, trying to establish the efficacy of these different approaches and business models.
Understanding veterinary deserts, understanding financial barriers, these geographic barriers, potentially cultural barriers, accessibility-related barriers, and how that all sort of fits into a bigger picture of why veterinary care can be a struggle for many individuals and communities.
Also, vet care and shelters being full, we really want to focus on community medicine programs.
They're so ready for these conversations, and they come to class ready, and they're eager to be part of the rotations and go out and serve.
A lot of the things that we get taught here as part of the CHIP curriculum they're not things you can really learn in a textbook.
It's kind of an art to be able to communicate with different clients that are maybe coming from different backgrounds.
I realized that it was so much more than just the hands-on experience for vet students. It's really an opportunity to give back to different communities.
In order to do our work, not only do we want to teach the students and we want to serve the communities, but we also want to engage in some really deep questions about why this work is needed. And then we also want to understand if what we're doing is the right way to teach students. So we're also longitudinally following our students to figure out if 3 years post-graduation, 5 years post-graduation, they are meaningfully engaging in this work.
Understanding that the impact that we have on the community members is pretty profound at times. It's really nice to kind of see that.
We leave knowing that we made that difference. We brought the care that people might have been waiting a while for.
I have learned so much clinically that I know will make me a better veterinarian in the future.
I love the passion and enthusiasm, the energy these students have for learning through their experiences and their classes with CHIP. The future of veterinary medicine is in very good hands.
We never dreamed that we would get the kind of support we did to launch it. We sort of went from 0 to 60 almost overnight. Today, they're delivering on all the expectations we had for the program that we originally envisioned and more.
Hopefully it'll spread like wildfire. We can answer some of the great need that's out there.
The Community Healthcare Partnership Program reflects my lifelong love of animals and their welfare. This is my rescue dog, Remy. She received life-saving care at OVC some years ago. Remy's Fund was created in her memory to support clients with their animals' healthcare needs. These days, animals are integral parts of our families, and in caring for them, we are caring for ourselves, our families, and our communities. I truly believe in OVC's Community Healthcare Partnership Program and its power to make a positive difference for future generations of veterinarians.